So 2020 has just been the year that everything pops off. Not only on the physical plane, but on the spiritual plane, to the point the spiritual world was like, yo, we gotta shake these motherfuckers up. But 2020, since it's leading up to this point, we're in November after the new moon in Scorpio, has been leading up to just realizing this is just a huge gateway before 2021, a gateway back to your power. On today's video, Awakened Ones, we will be discussing how there is a portal, there is a gateway, your vortex precisely for you, ready for you to walk into your power, which means you are about to get initiated. And I know lately I've been getting initiated by my ancestors, by the higher realms, since I'm choosing to step into my power. And guess what? You might be getting initiated as well. So let's talk about that. Let's go. Awakened Ones, I'm just so grateful for all of you, and thank you so much for watching this and trusting me on your spiritual journey. This is episode 11, you guys. 11. Just a portal, just a doorway open. What is it? You got 11, you got a gateway opening. Let's just put some symbolism to our observation, you guys. Oh, episode 11 on embracing the ascension. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Brittany Fonses. What I do on this channel, I speak about spirituality, self-development, emotional awareness, expanding your consciousness, esoteric content, just to simplify your spiritual journey. But if you enjoy content just like this, you might as well hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and if you don't want to miss any videos, hit that notification button as I post videos 3 times out the week. And lastly, follow me on Instagram as I post daily for your betterment and upliftment, so you can walk on your journey with more enlightenment and unconditional love for who you are. Waking with episode 11. I'm so thrilled to be talking about this because 1111 it's my number. I see it absolutely everywhere. I just can't freaking help it, even with my twin flame. But what a lot of people don't understand about the power of 11, has to do with number ones. And think about it, if you got 1111, like I said in the beginning, you got gateways. So this is what we're going to be talking about, is that 2020 has just been a year leading up to a mass awakening, because it's about time all of us need to step into our power. This is a huge awakening that's been leading up before 2021 hits, because this is just a gateway, you guys. This is a portal. This is why the masculine energy needs to heal, and this is why the feminine energy is rising and surging through all of us. I feel my goddess energy, especially after this Scorpio new moon. You probably have too. And it just feels like an initiation. Honestly, it feels like, to me, it feels like, okay, my vortex is making itself known to me. Now that I see my vortex, let me walk right into it and not fear it. And when I'm walking into that vortex, I'm walking into my own portal. I'm walking into my own temple, my own world, my own universe, where my ancestors are, where my guides are, where my angels are, where the archangels, the ascended masters, where everyone in the higher realms and the spiritual realm reside to assist and guide me. And now that I see this, I'm realizing, the energy I'm feeling, I know this is just an initiation for everyone who's on this journey. And what I mean by initiation, meaning that if you go back in the biblical times, or even in Native American times, they would pretty much counsel the youths to be ready to take the throne, even back in the royal times. And they will initiate them in certain moments in time where it comes to take a big part in their life. And that's what's happening with us. This gateway is just a gateway for us to step back into our power, remember who we are, not being controlled by fear, not being controlled by the outside world, but remembering why we came onto this earth and the power that God has given us within. And I had my initiation recently. Actually, it's been happening for forever. You know, people don't understand, when you heal on the spiritual journey, you're upping a level of yourself, meaning that you're awakening more parts of your consciousness and your essence. And that leads to more wisdom, more joy, more peace, close to enlightenment, pretty much. And when that takes place, then you will understand that, you know, there's more to this life than just paying bills, going to work and dying and just existing. I mean, our ancestors live on these grounds, and their ancestors and their ancestors, our parents and their parents, etc., etc., they all lived before us. And we came into a pivotal moment in time because we're literally here to heal the bloodline of our generation and the collective. And they're initiating us because, you know, let's just be real. The spiritual world is just as real as the physical world. And when people die, they don't die. They just transition to a new life. One we can't see, but doesn't mean they don't exist. So on a spiritual level, we're always being given assistance and guidance. This is why each of us have a guardian angel. And we have our own ancestors and everyone following us. We have over 10,000 motherfucking divine beings assisting and guiding us and protecting us throughout our entire lives. Don't underestimate the power of the spiritual world, you guys. This is why this whole year is just a beautiful gateway for us to step into our power, meaning that it's time for us to heal. It's time for us to stop lying, stop suppressing what we've been suppressing for so many years, face the fears of those old traumas from childhood, you know? Start realizing that you have a bigger purpose. If you feel like you're not meant to live like everyone else, you're not. You came here because you have a huge mission. You have a huge reasoning. If God keeps waking you up every day, you got a part in this world that you're needed in. And this is why, you know, you might be feeling the calling of your ancestors so strongly lately, is because they're trying to initiate you. One, the ancestors are tired. Let's just be real, they're tired. They've been doing all the work. They've been helping us, guiding us, assist us. Now it's time for us to be our own conscious individuals. Lay down our arrogance, which is our ego. If you haven't watched my last video of ego death, go watch that. I'll put a link up in there. You know, if we haven't done that yet, then we won't be able to thrive, and to the point that, you know, we wouldn't take our power back, and then guess what? We're going to have to reincarnate back because we didn't do it right. There's no need to do that. What I'm trying to convey to you is that the ancestors have done everything they can to assist us. Now it's our time to step into our power, our responsibility, and take accountability for the fact that, you know, we see beyond the veil. We see beyond more than our family does. We see the lies, we see the curses, we see everything. Now it's time to take that responsibility because the ancestors are ready to pass down history to us. You guys, we're going to be the next ancestors for our younger generation that comes into our bloodline. We are going to be the leaders, the healers, the storytellers that are going to help this world raise this consciousness to one that helps us thrive rather than die. Let's just be real. And this is why this gateway is so powerful, is because it's time for us to stop being scared of how much power that lies within us. We think that we fear our darkness, but we fear our light. We fear power. We fear success. We fear the divinity that lies within us. Let's just be real. And it's because we weren't taught to embrace the true essence of ourselves. We were only taught to embrace the worst parts of ourselves. And ancestors ain't having it. Higher realms ain't having it. If you've been feeling a lot of aches, if you've been feeling like you've been channeling hard with some guides, if you feel like you're seeing a lot more things than usual, you're starting to understand, you're starting to wake up, you're starting to ascend to a more higher purpose of understanding, then you're being initiated. And there's no need to fear this. This is a gift. That means the chosen ones were rising. That means that everyone who has lived on this world and gotten everything for their arrogance, meaning that all the people who are ego fed, who are famous, who don't care about any other individuals, you know, they're going to be laid to rest. And I don't mean die. I just mean that the way the world has been living is crumbling. And now the true ones, the real ones, the ones who give a shit, the ones who see the lies, the ones who have the integrity and the rebelliousness to stand up for what is right, we're going to rise. And we're going to take over this earth. And we're going to literally build a utopia, a heaven on earth rather than a hell on earth. It's needed. It's needed. We've been living in the darkness for too long. We need to stop being scared of this light. We need to stop fearing God. Let's just be real. So, if you're going to take anything out of this video, take it as this is a huge opportunity. It's a portal. It's a portal where you could finally walk into your inner universe and see the truth of who you are, which is, let's just face it, the lies we told ourselves is that we're worthless, we're small, we don't deserve much. That's so false. Now is the time to step into that portal, that gateway, and dive deep into your soul and remember that you are the fucking miracle. That you are worthy of everything that you desire, and you are the light that's meant to shine upon this world, and you're needed. Allow this initiation, allow your guides to come in. It's going to be scary because we've been living in this low grade, dense vibration for so long, to the point that when we have higher vibrations come in, we're going to feel anxious, we're going to feel scared because it's a new experience. But here's the thing, the spiritual journey is so unknown, but it's so vast and it's so magnificent. It's going to feel more real than this existence. It's going to feel more real than this physical plane. And I say that because everything that was created physically was created non-physically. Everything is energy. Everything is energy and created from energy. So we're not separate from it, and no need to fear it because we are it. So understand that this is a huge opportunity for you to step into your power, meaning that, do you still want to deal with the 3D matrix shit? Do you still think you have to stay at a job? Do you still think you have to stay in this toxic marriage or this relationship just because your parents say, just because your family line never had a divorce? Do you still want to live life not having integrity and fearing and worrying all the time? No. That's not the whole point of being a divine being. A divine being is knowing that you have the right to not only live on this earth the way you want to, but you have the right to be, to have, and to create anything that you fucking want. That's the whole point of knowing the essence of God within you. So take this gateway and this initiation as just an understanding that you're a chosen one and you're needed and you're a light that this world so needs. Don't fear that change. Get out that comfort, because not only because the ancestors need you, but you're gonna get rewarded no matter what. So don't care about the rewards. Don't worry about if you're gonna get the money or get what you deserve. Of course you're gonna get what you deserve because you're doing God's work. But don't worry about what you're gonna get back. Focus on what you're gonna give, because that is your power, and no one can take that shit away from you. The same way I'm doing these videos, this is my power, you guys. No one can take this voice away from me. No one can take this wisdom away from me. This is who I am. That's why I say it so honorably and proudly, because I'm pleased and honored to be me. So you gotta feel pleased and honored to be you, and allow this gateway, this portal, for you to walk into and get initiated, so you can take your power back. Because listen, it's only going to be so long that this matrix survives. It's only going to be so long that you can keep a job. There's only going to be so long that there's going to be a president, you guys. There's only going to be so long that this exists. If you don't know who you are, if you don't own your power is going to continuously be taken, and that is not the point of life. The point of life is to live how you want to live, not exist how you think you need to live. Huge difference, you guys. So don't fear. You got mad divine assistance with you, man. Get initiated. Allow this change, and I guarantee you, you're not only gonna see a new life that you're gonna live, but you're gonna realize the truth of who you are and the truth all along. If you feel that this video assisted you, please share it. This is about awakening and assisting the collective so we can rise and create an earth where we thrive. Other than that, awakened ones, I'll see you on the next one. Follow me on Instagram, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and if you don't want to miss out on any new videos, hit that notification button. Until then, awakened ones, I'll see you on the next one. With bliss and love, I adore all of you. Namaste.